Yeah, we back. We back. Did not know I was gonna come back, but I thought about something after the show. That said, before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. You see the thumbnail, right? Right. So, so it's come to my attention that some are confused as to is in regards to the vitriol that one Ryan Coogler is facing. Some seem to be unclear on that. Now, what's going on, Zay Beto? What's going on? Now, if all you know are Fruitvale Station, Queen and Slim, Black Messiah, Creed movies, Black Panther, Black Panther 2, if that's all you know, that's all you know. The folks that are upset with Ryan Coogler, though, or at the very least, because I don't want to say upset with him personally, we don't know him personally, but the folks that are upset with him as a writer, director, they're not upset with him about Queen and Slim. They're not upset with him about Fruitvale Station. They're not upset with him about Black Messiah. Some may feel some type of way in regards to the Creed movies, but no, what folks are upset with him about is his handling of the Black Panther IP. Now, you have to two things. You would have to know and care about the character. Quite a few of you don't. If you're not a fan of the character, I didn't say somebody that likes the character. I say if you're not a fan of the character, then you don't know where Ryan went wrong with the character. You're not subject to care. What you're thinking is that folks that actually read comic books, they put too much on it. But you need to give those people the same benefit of the doubt and the same respect for that which you care about. Because there's something you care about, something you care about just as deeply as those people care about Black Panther. What it is you're underselling it. For whatever reason, you're underselling it. Whether it's because you're late to the party with the character, you don't read comic books, or you just not able to comprehend how someone could feel some type of way about a comic book character the same way you feel about your car, the same way you feel about your dog, the same way you feel about your favorite football team, the same way you feel about your Harley Davidson, the same way you feel about your boat, the same way you feel about your softball glove, because I know some people are anal about their softball glove. Yes, the same way you feel about those things are the same way some people feel about everything Black Panther related. Now, let me stop you right here. You care about those things. You know about those things. You don't know about Black Panther. You don't care about Black Panther. As a famous YouTuber once said when they were talking about recast T'Challa about 2 years ago, he said, and I quote, Shuri's Shuri's a goddess or something like that. No, she's not. She's a mutant. If you knew, and you if you not Shuri's not a mutant, she's a griot. If you read them comics, you would know exactly who Shuri is. But mind you, you can say on your YouTube channel who Shuri is, but see her do nothing like that in the second Black Panther movie. You couldn't even on your channel tell people where the storyline came from. If that's who you're talking about, a Black Panther fan, that's a movie critic, movie reviewer, would be able to tell his or her fans where elements of that movie came from. You know who does know where the elements, certain elements of that movie came from? A Black Panther fan. There are more people than a little bit that want to be known for talking about Black Panther. They don't care to be known for knowing about Black Panther. That's two different things. But they're enabled, they're encouraged because people go to them to get the bare minimum. And you're going to stay on over there, you're going to rock with them, and you're going to help them grow, getting the bare minimum. And then you'll come over here to either derail or myself to get the knowledge that they can't give you. Well, knowledge that they can't give you, Ryan falls into that group of knowledge, being one of the days they can't give you no knowledge. And that's why Ryan's disliked. Black Panther fans feel like Ryan, as a Black man, owed it to the fan base to get it right. You say that one more time. Black Panther fans feel like Ryan, as a Black man, owed it to the fan base to get it right. He didn't get it right in the first movie. He didn't get it right in the second movie. Black Panther fans who happen to be Black are looking at the Black director, trying to figure out why not. Chadwick Boseman's passing had nothing to do with the Queen Mother Ramunda being deleted. That had nothing to do with it. Chadwick Boseman's passing had nothing to do with Okoye taking Ayo's role in the Midnight Angels. That had nothing to do with that. Chadwick Boseman's passing had nothing to do with Black men in the movie being relegated to slapstick comedy. That had nothing to do with Chadwick Boseman's passing. It didn't. Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger throwing shade at the character, i.e. the actor, because let's be clear, this was Chadwick Boseman's eulogy in Black Panther 2. This wasn't about T'Challa. And even in that movie, when Shorty goes to visit the Djalia, you got Mike B. Jordan delivering lines that Ryan Coogler wrote. He said, hey, I got a movie without a star. You got Michael B. Jordan using lines, throwing shade at T'Challa / Chadwick Boseman that Ryan wrote. And every Black Panther fan that's also a Chadwick Boseman fan called it and felt some type of way about it. You should only have glowing things to say about your dearly departed friend and the character he played on his way out. Eric should not have any vitriol towards T'Challa because T'Challa, before Eric took that dirt nap, did want to save him. Eric took that dirt nap because he was too prideful. In all of that, you got the writer throwing shade at the character, the actor, who he says is his friend, portrayed. Folks gonna feel some type of way. Now, here's the thing. You would like to think folks that feel some type of way are able to separate his actions from the man, because we don't know the man. We know the director. Well, maybe because I don't know who asked the question. But nobody that's a Black Panther comic book fan wants Ryan Coogler nor John Ridley within earshot, nor Nate Moore within earshot of any Black characters. Not that they're disliked personally, they're disliked professionally, and they earned it. They went above and beyond to get that. Don't kill off the $1 billion titular Black character. That Boseman passing had nothing to do with Toussaint being born out of wedlock and not raised in Wakanda. Exactly. And that's where folks need to keep it at. Keep Coogler away from the franchise. Absolutely. And as for his superhero work, we don't appreciate the Black death or the lack of respect for the source material. Who is in Jobu? Where is Sion? Why is T'Challa not a super genius? All of that. And if you are a movie critic, you can't dismiss what the fans are telling you of the character, because they're fans of the character. They know. You would like to think that what you would do is ask, why didn't you get it? See, if the fan comes to you and tells you something you didn't get in the movie, you're not curious. Where is Hunter? Why did we throw in Jobu when Sion was sitting right there? Why did Claw lose his arm to Ultron as opposed to T'Challa when that's a key part of T'Challa's story? These are all questions you should be asking if you say you're a Black Panther fan. If you're not asking any questions, you're not a Black Panther fan. Thus, it's not even fair for you to question the fair criticism that the writer, director, and executive of the project are getting. These are fair questions. You know, as a movie critic, as a movie reviewer, whatever, every time you see a Batman movie, there is Crime Alley. You know that. Hell, even in the Flashpoint movie, where there was no Clark Kent, you still got Krypton. Well, you as a Black man, you ain't got T'Challa's origin story right yet on live action. The question is, do you care? That ain't no answer. That's not a question anybody else got to answer. Every Black Panther fan knows you ain't got T'Challa's story live action yet. It's you got a piss poor European version of it. Contrary to the work that Chadwick Boseman put in, they still managed to F it up. You either care or you don't. You either think it's a big deal or you don't. You either think it's a talking point or you don't. But you should never, ever share the video, like the video, make sure the video gets shared, subscribe, make sure you got your notifications on. After you get this video, though, there should not be any question going forward in regards to why, not personally, because we don't know him personally, why neither Ryan Coogler, John Ridley, and Nate Moore are wanted by educated Black comic book fans on any Black superhero projects going forward. If you don't know because you don't read comic books, fans of those characters have read it enough, seen it enough, where we don't want them anywhere near the project because they're going to taint it. We don't want the lies of Wakanda. We want the legends of Wakanda. If you are sitting up there doing a video and you let Eyes of Wakanda come out your mouth as a reviewer, movie critic, or whatever, and you didn't let Leo, whatever, the lion come out your mouth, that ain't no different than when you let Njobu come out your mouth and you, as a Black Panther fan, never asked where was Sion. That's disingenuous in and of itself, because Ryan ain't ever mentioned that character. Nate ain't ever mentioned that character. That's T'Chaka's younger brother, who became the Black Panther after T'Challa got deleted, after T'Chaka got deleted, and saved the Queen Mother Ramunda from taking a dirt nap during Doom War. You're telling me that not just Ryan, not just Nate, no, you're telling me you don't even know enough. And you don't care enough to know, but you care enough to speak. Well, if you care enough to speak, thus care enough to ask a question, you should care enough to find out the answer. But if you don't know it, hopefully this video has given you everything you need. We don't like his Black stereotypes in writing, especially since he came from a two-parent middle-class home. He ain't even writing what he knows. And as far as superhero work, we don't appreciate the Black death or the lack of respect for the source material. Boy, look, Coogler gave those lines to Killmonger to throw shade at Bowman because white were you just work friends, not real friends. Hence why Ryan did not get it. So I heard about that scene with Eric. I'm glad I still haven't seen it. Yeah, it's one of those things where Ryan didn't know. Nobody from the cast and crew knew that Chadwick was ill. Eric addresses that in the Dejali, talking about T'Challa should have said something. I'm paraphrasing, but he should have said something. It's like, wow, I might be making too much of it, but yeah, they didn't even kill T'Challa off heroically, saving some people. They killed him off with some disease. Tony Stark was given a heroic death. Let me stay right there with you, Anansi, because I think what we want to do is look past some stuff, because you said something right there. T'Challa did not save the world in his own movie. That was Everett Ross. I keep telling people that. No, he was fighting Eric. He was fighting Eric in the Vibranium Mound. If that ship leaves Wakanda, it don't matter the outcome between him and Eric. That was a family squabble. In his own movie, Everett Ross saved the day. Everett Ross shot that fighter, that Wakandan jet, down. That's what it was. That's what a sense of urgency was. You cannot let them leave. Didn't he shoot the jet down before it left Wakanda? That was it. What was the Wakandan jet gonna do? Deliver Wakandan weapons to the rest of the free world. He shot it down. Ain't that what they were trying to prevent? Everett Ross was the hero. I know we don't like to say it because I know we want it to be a certain. No, Everett Ross was the hero of Black Panther 2. This is what T'Challa did, just so we understand what took place in his own movie. He loaded up in the Wakandan talent to let Nakia know Dad had just passed. He was getting ready to assume the throne. He did that, right? Okay. He went to someplace, I want to call it Chinatown, that ain't what it was, to pursue Claw. He got him. He was about to delete him. Okoye said, don't do that. So we get them later on. Everett Ross is interrogating Claw. Killmonger come in, he frees Claw, wounds Everett Ross. T'Challa can't catch him. He can't catch it. We get back to Wakanda. Everett Ross is healed because T'Challa put now that's the heroic thing he did the whole movie. He saved Everett Ross. That's what he did. This after he get into a fight with M'Baku. Okay, well, he in Wakanda. Here come Eric. Eric, pull up. Is this your king? We saw how that went. Threw him over the side of Warriors Fall. Okay, we got that. What's the next thing we get with him with T'Challa? He looked like a popsicle. Right? Looked like a popsicle. What's the next thing we do? We see him getting jumped on by a whole bunch of border tribes. That's when he engages his suit's ability to disperse kinetic energy. Remember that? What did he tell Eric? I never yielded, and as you can see, I am clearly not dead. I am not dead. Okay, well, Eric want to give Shuri a dirt now. Here comes T'Challa to the rescue. Him and Eric fighting down in the Vibranium Mound. Meanwhile, you got Shuri giving Everett Ross last-minute instructions on how to pilot the Wakandan talent to take down fighters from delivering Wakandan weaponry to the free world. I miss some? What's the next thing we see T'Challa do? Open section 17C. Him dropping for the Avengers. Him dropping the shielding for Wakanda. What's the next thing you see him doing? Getting jumped on by a bunch of Death Riders. Okay, use the kinetic energy again. What's the next thing you see him doing? Getting dusted. What's the next thing you see him doing? Coming through a portal with Shuri and Okoye. What you see him doing after that? Give it, Clint. Give it to me. It gave it to Clint. Okay. Well, you saw him standing there at Tony's funeral. You did. Well, what you get after that? Nothing. I'm not practicing cognitive dissonance. I just told you everything T'Challa did on the big screen, and that's me talking about the movies. I ain't even mentioned animation because I'm still looking at the slave trade episode of Star Lord. I know y'all looking at it some type of way. That's the slave trade episode to me because I'm. What you want me to do with that? Then he's zombie food. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to take from that. So I got him in the slave trade. I got him in zombie food. Then I got him being stupid, taking off his habit to get rendered, to get deleted by a Stark Sonic cannon. And then he get replaced in the second season of What If by T'Chaka. Not just in What If, no, he get bumped all the way out of X-Men 97 with T'Chaka. So I don't know. All cause of the actor passed away. So I guess Ryan and Nate was on the phone telling Kevin, we got to do it out of respect all across the board, to the point where we as Black Panther fans are sensitive whenever we see something going on. He ain't in the video game either because the actor passed away. Oh, seem mighty damn. So you yeah. Because Chadwick realized how important T'Challa was. And I would like to think that his friends realized how important T'Challa was. You know who does realize how important T'Challa was to a people? Is to a people. Y'all gonna love this one. You know who realizes how important, how significant T'Challa is to a people? It ain't the cast and crew. It's the brother. Urban Faith. YouTube. Google it. Don't listen to what I got to say. Go check it out for yourself. I'm gonna keep up with these notes and I'm gonna get on up out of here because I ain't coming here for a long time. It's the constant disrespect in the MCU franchise that I have such as you're not wrong. Marvel thinks we're stupid killing off T'Challa the tragic way Chadwick passed. That wasn't it. That wasn't honoring Chadwick. That was got Riri a genius and friends with Shooter broke and joining the group. And it ain't like she doing a Robin Hood a la leverage. Nah, got her corrupted by a Latino who sold his soul to the devil. Yep. What's going on, Big James? What's going on? Black tropes instead of black excellence. That part. Rhodey, what is even to say about him? He was crippled for years, and his best moment in the MCU was him as a Skrull. Monica reduced to a sidekick to Wanda and Kara. Also, where is her father? All very good questions. Ross went from comedy relief to the main hero at the end. Yep, sure did. I wish someone like Kevin Grievous had directed Black Panther 1. That would have been a strong showing. They even put T'Challa scene in Endgame versus the giant monster. Yep. Speaking of Wakanda in combat, why their army look better in an Avengers movie from two white dudes than in Black Panther 2? A robot and ropes? Most advanced nations, my ass. Strum, I'm drained. It was not. Like I said, you know, because you care. Not everybody knows and cares. And I don't want to say we need to stop extending that courtesy to people. I know I used to say before, vet people and everything like that. But it's popular to say you like Black Panther. That's popular. That's an instant win. You put Black Panther because folks say he's not well known. Shit me. That's a well-known IP. You thumbnail, whatever. You say Black Panther, jump up. Well, not everybody wants to be knowledgeable. They just want to be popular. Honestly, it's more difficult to be knowledgeable than it is popular. That's what that is. So you have more people that want to be seen for talking about Black Panther than actually knowing about Black Panther. But you know that though. You know that already. There are there are, because it's just real, not mad. It just is what it is. There are people, content providers that you go to get your fun stuff from in regards to comic books, Black Panther, and everything like that. There are. You're gonna go get it. But when you want to know, when you want to know something, you gonna do one or two things. You either gonna check me out on a live, my brother D Real out on a live, or you gonna wind up inboxing us and asking us a question. He and I just got here. I say that one more time. Will you feel more comfortable asking us the questions based on the knowledge we presented than you feel asking folks that's got like 30,000 subscribers? There's a reason for that. Game recognized game. So it was selling him out. Hold on. It was selling him out, and fans of Chadwick and T'Challa got attacked and gaslit online for pointing it out. Yeah. Shout out to Derek. Yes, sir. Why Riri always got them funky cornrows? I don't know. I haven't read every Riri comment, but don't think she had. Riri does not have cornrows. I got the Riri Williams action figure. I got the Ironheart action figure from the comic books, not to be confused with that of the MCU. No, she don't. So they did do that to be stereotypical, but that is what that is. So I don't think I did a good enough job in the live tonight to clarify the question. It was put out there. What's going on, Ronnie? What's going on? So I just want to come out and address the question. I don't want people to think that Ryan Coogler is disliked personally. I don't know Ryan Coogler personally. I don't. So I'm not gonna say I dislike Ryan Coogler personally, because that would be me lying. I don't like him as a writer, director of anything Black Panther related. I do not feel like he cares, and I could tell him that to his face. I don't believe he cares about the IP in regards to sharing the stories with us. I believe he cares about it to the point where he wants to give us his take on Wakanda. And the question that I would ask is, who asked you for your take on Wakanda? We don't. You should know, based on the performance of the second movie, we don't want your world, your view of Wakanda. Now, I can appreciate the conversation had with Christopher Priest on the Marvel podcast. We don't care. It's that simple. We don't care. You've done enough. That's why we don't. You damage the IP enough, and all surrounded IPs. We don't want you near any Black superheroes, period. You're done with that genre. You can do another Creed movie. Wish you the best of luck on your vampire movie. But in regards to superhero movies, you had two chances. You went to bed both times. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Won't be a third time. Shouldn't have been no second time, but that's what that is. And drop another lie once you think you have fully expressed your thoughts the way you want. I just wanted to get on out there because I wanted to make sure. I don't think I touched on it enough. I feel like there's some confusion out there and everything, and folks need the confusion to be lifted. No, we don't dislike Ryan Coogler personally. We do not know him personally. We do not want him doing it. We don't want it. We're not gonna participate in it. We're not gonna buy it. We're not gonna support anything he does regarding Black superheroes. That's what that is, because of his track record. The vampire movie, I might have him on the vampire movie. I might. Queen and Slim, heard some good things about that. Fruitvale Station, hey, wasn't trying to see that. I heard about it real life. Wasn't trying to do that no more. Creed movies, I'm a Rocky fan, but I kind of feel some type of way about how you had stuff going and everything like that. But It is what it is, especially since I got Creed another round. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan making it do what it do with that comic book. But aside from that, no. No. And I don't think it ain't no, well, we not supporting black. No, you got a right. Supporting black is supporting black. Supporting black ain't supporting black tropes. Supporting black ain't supporting black stereotypes. That's not what that is. Supporting black ain't letting somebody go around willy-nilly and just throw the stereotypical tropes out there left and right, regardless of who they are. Actually, you're being pro-black when you're able to say that's not right. Now, what you would like to think is that your fellow blacks, understanding they're not the experts on the topic, but that you are, we'd be like, okay, we need to, okay, all right, yeah. What he just said, yeah, that's not right. But what we got is, it ain't necessarily the people that know, it's the people that's in power being perceived as they know until they disappoint a whole bunch of people. Then you be like, damn, old boy said it was gonna be effed up. Yeah, I did. I don't like him, but I'm me. That's all you can be. We wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors, but when it comes to black heroes, right? That's it. Just because you know how to fry chicken don't mean you know how to bake pizza. Right, right. Just because you know how to make banana pudding don't mean you know how to make a banana smoothie. You good at one thing, you suck at this over here. Okay, well, I can give you credit for this over here. Just like I can give you constructive criticism over here. You suck. Supporting black don't mean you have to settle for shoddy products and poor customer service. Settling like that just makes you a fool, and a fool and their money is easily parted. Right. I say it like this. When my brother said it before, Flash by Night Marvel, we got Wakanda at the house. Well, how you get Griot Shorty here before you get Griot Shorty in the MCU? I don't have the resources that they have. How you get Casper Cole here before you get Casper Cole there? I don't have the resources that they have. How you get Hunter here before you get Hunter there? I don't have the resources that they have. How did you get the Hatu Zadaze here but couldn't get the Hatu Zadaze there? I don't have the resources that the MCU had. I don't have the resources that Ryan Coogler. I don't have the resources that Nate Moore and Kevin Feige. I do have the care though. I do have the care, and I'm not the only one that has that care. There are quite a few of us that do. Ryan isn't one of those people. Thus, the disdain for Ryan Coogler when it comes to him being over black superhero projects. So that question hopefully has been answered. That question hopefully has been answered. If the YouTuber asked the question again, show them the video. Now, mind you, it don't mean they're gonna lock in. They could still be practicing cognitive dissonance, but at least you'll be able to, hey, that's why we don't like him. Or that's why we don't like him as a movie director, a producer, writer when it comes to black superhero movies. That's why we don't like him. So they might not like the answer, but at least they'll have it. That said, we out. Thank y'all so much for pulling back up. Y'all did not have to do this. Where we at? 34 minutes, a little bit over half an hour. We're gonna get on up out of here. Y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Rest. I know I'm saying. Griot Shooter annoys me because it fundamentally misses the entire point. Kind of like when a tech billionaire rolls out a product identical to something from and acts like it's a good idea. What about Griot Shooter annoys you? What about Griot Shooter annoys you? I need to hear this. Annoys me because it fundamentally misses the entire point. Kind of like when a tech billionaire rolls out a product identical to something from a dystopia novel and acts like it's a good idea. What about Griot? I need this one. I need this one because I want to make sure I know where you're coming from before I say something. What's the word? What the word? The word. The word. It's the bird. Yeah, the word. Yeah, the bird. The bird. The bird. I need this because I'm trying to figure out where you're going. I'm trying to figure out where you're going. Because griot shooting annoys me because it. I'm trying. Did you dip already, big dog? Did you? Because you typed it twice, so I'm guessing you really feeling this one. So I'm just sorry. I mean griot as oh okay yeah that annoyed me too. You know what? When the AI identified itself as griot, I went back to when Njobu was reduced. Was it? I say I can't even get it out. When Njobu was introduced as his brother, I was like, boy, and that's what I literally said. Because I was in the bedroom watching the movie on the laptop. I know you're like, yeah. I was watching Black Panther 2. No, actually, I was watching Black Panther 2 on my cell phone. I didn't even want to give it that much props. I was watching it on my cell phone. Shout out to the dude who sent it to me. Still got my wife mad at me. But yeah, I watched it. When they called the griot, when they called the AI the griot, I literally said to myself, boy, you ain't gonna do right. I shook my head. I like, boy, you not gonna do. I said, boy, and I said it straight country. Boy, you ain't gonna do right at all. Boy, I swear you ain't gonna do right. You don't care, dog. Like I got gully with it. I like, dog, you don't care. You don't care, dog. You don't care. You don't care, bro. You so disrespectful to your own black heritage, bro. That's honestly how I felt like, bro. You real disrespect to your own culture, and you can't even call it, can you? You can't. You gonna call the AI the griot? How do I say I don't give two damns about African culture without saying I don't give two damns about African culture doing something like that right there? Boy, look, Kevin Feige, Kevin Feige just needs to put his foot down and get rid of Ryan Coogler and make more quietly. I just thought, that is unless he agree with what they're doing. If he agree with what they're doing, I don't think because I think Nate didn't. I don't think Nate in good standing no more. I don't. I don't. Because he thought he had something with Nate, and Nate didn't get him to the promised land. Nate did not get him to the promised land. And he think for whatever reason he think we like Ryan as the Black Panther producer. That's what he think. He don't think he can do no, which is crazy because I'm like, you did not get that much money out there. Get that, but boy, hey, because I see the writing on the wall. I really want to tell you, don't do nothing with that Lies of Wakanda. Like I really want you to shut that down. Not cause I don't care for it. I don't. But no differently than when I look at the Marvels and I knew that wasn't gonna do right. I don't do that. Don't it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, and I ain't got it wrong yet. When I'm telling y'all, MCU project ain't finna do well. Why? Because I touch these IPs in more than one facet. That Captain America 4 movie is gonna hurt. They bottom line. That Eyes of Wakanda, I wouldn't do that. It's not going to get you what you want. And I'm here to tell you, it's people already looking to to bash that cartoon soon as it hit. And if that cartoon come out the gate, it ain't before episodes. You cannot introduce anybody in that series that does not exist. If you do it, it ain't gonna be no different than you doing a Black Panther 3 with 2 songs. It's gonna be DOA. But hey, what do I know? Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your boy. Y'all take care of yourself. In the meantime, in between time, we're gonna do this again. In the memory of the late great Chadwick Boseman and Don Cornelius. I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. Yeah.